Wasabi, it's your boy Ray Coffee, and I'm here with Jim Burleson. Jim, tell our fans who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm just me, man. I don't know. We're here talking about Albuquerque Comic Con, so I might have a couple of people looking to me for that. You know, what it is we do is we're in the 5th annual Albuquerque Comic Con. We're going to be at the Albuquerque Convention Center January 9th, 10th, and 11th. You know, last year we had 20,000 people over the course of 3 days. This year we're looking to have set some records in Albuquerque, the largest indoor event in the state's history. So, you know, I'm excited to be, you know, able to put this thing together, and I'm grateful for you guys to take the interest you have to come out here and do something with us.
All right, Jim, can you tell us the emphasis on this con? What makes this con stand out from all other cons?
Well, you know, in New Mexico we have a really tight market. We've got, you know, we have more comic book stores per capita than any other major city in the United States. So we have a lot of really great fans. That means we got the smartest people in the world here, but we've also got a lot of really diverse and eccentric people. So we had to find the proper balance of comic book legends. You know, the situation that we've got is we have comic book people that are saying, why are there so many TV stars? And then we've got brand new fans because of the movies that have come out saying, well, how do I participate in this comic book convention? So we have to bring out movie stars. So we brought out comic book legends like Sergio Aragonis from Gru, The Wanderer. Do you remember Gru?
Oh yeah.
You know, we have Alan Bellman, who I mean, he started in the business back with Stan Lee. Like, the guy is like, he's got some stories to tell. Lynn Wein, who created Swamp Thing, but he also created Wolverine.
Yep.
He did Hulk 180 and 181 with Wolverine, and then moved on to X-Men and do some things. He introduced all the new X-Men from, you know, Giant Size X-Men #1 and Uncanny X-Men '94. Like, he stepped in with that. We have Don Bluth, who actually wrote the novel Empire Strikes Back, but he's got a lot of great credits from Vampirella and then like his movie producing stuff. So pretty excited about the type of comic book talent we have coming. And then just for the average Joe, we're bringing in movie stars. Sean Patrick Flannery from the Boondock Saints. The guy was in the entire last season of Dexter also, but the Boondock Saints is one of the greatest cult movies in the history of the comic book community.
One of my personal favorites.
So, you know, him and Norman Reedus came out the very first year we did this show in 2011, and I called him and I said, hey, you know, I know Norman's busy these days with Walking Dead, but what would it take to get you to come out? And he said, look, man, I really would like to come out and see the fans again. So Sean Patrick Flannery's coming out, and he's bringing Rocco with him. Hopefully there's no cats being executed in the shooting of that. How are you?
Hi! Spider-Man has a hole in his head, and it's sad.
It's not really a hole in his head as much as it is a place for knowledge to enter.
We're just filling him with knowledge, that's all.
So we're here at Twin Peaks. These wonderful people are participants in Albuquerque Comic Con. They dress up. The week leading up to Comic Con, they all dress up. So all these girls are going to be dressed up as superheroes. They're going to be, this gal here, she does the Assassin's Creed video game. So
oh yeah.
So
Connor and Ezio.
Connor and Ezio. So she's got the hookup. We're going to have all the waitresses are going to be decked out in comic book gear.
Yes.
And so we're excited about the promotion that they do with us. So that's why we decided to shoot this thing here.
I like Spider-Man.
She likes Spider-Man. What are you going to do?
I want to give Spider-Man a hug. I feel bad for him.
Don't feel bad for Spider-Man. Obviously, he's got it going on. And in other news, we've got Sergeant Slaughter's coming from the WWF and the WWE. The guy's actually doing all their Raw stuff right now. Michael Biehn, Aliens, Terminator, the original Kyle Reese. He was also Johnny Ringo, right?
Yes.
Right? He ends up not ending up too well at the end of that film, but Tombstone, he was the man.
He was the man.
So who else do we got? I mean, we got Vern Troyer, the one and only Mini-Me. He's coming out. For all you ladies out there who read the 50 Shades of Grey, the movie's coming out really soon. I actually did one of the first movies ever that Jamie Dornan did called X Returns. I was in that with him. Now he's super big time and I can't make a phone call and get him to come. But what I can do is we can bring out from Lost Girl Rachel Scarsden, who is also going to be Dorian Gray's assistant in the 50 Shades of Grey movie. So she's got some awesome stuff going on there. Chad Rook, who plays the Weather Wizard in the TV show Flash, the main adversary for Flash. He's coming out. Super excited about that guy. And then Claudia Christian, who just wrote a book, Babylon 5, everyone knows her from, but she's been doing really big things since then. So we're excited about the number of guests that we've got coming out. I think we found a perfect balance. We've got hundreds of dealers that are setting up, selling comic books and toys and autographs, and we even got sports memorabilia stuff. You know, one thing that we haven't talked about, though, is William Shatner.
William Shatner.
All right, one of the top 3 iconic legends in the entire history of pop culture. William Shatner has agreed to come out for one day on Sunday to be a part of our event. So that's going to be pretty spectacular.
Be pretty exciting. Question: do we have any famous cosplayers attending this con?
You know what's funny about Comic Cons is that they have created a subculture of comic book people, cosplayers.
Yeah.
What they're called. It started with the Japanese anime, and it's grown from there. So video games and comic book people. So the number of people that dress up and come to these shows has gone through the roof. They've got some TV shows. You know, we had Yaya Han a couple of times. What we've done is we have Rosanna Rocha coming out, and she is our expert, our cosplay expert. She handles our cosplay costume contest. She handles all of the the wardrobe malfunctions and things like that. Yeah. She's a great hands-on cosplay legend. She's been doing it a long time.
Yeah, she has.
So she is our go-to gal when it comes to cosplay legends.
Awesome.
What we've tried to do is stay away from some of the bigger names because this is Albuquerque. We don't go around and find other people's successes and bring them to us. We build our own successes, you know, and 20% of our attendees come in costume, and we'll probably have a good 1,500 costumed attendees at this event on Saturday. So Saturday night, the costume contest, we need to have that ready to go. It starts at 7 o'clock, so be there early.
All right, and talking about the costume contest, can you tell us about these tokens?
Okay, something that we've done that nobody else has done. What happens is when you walk in the door on Saturday, we give you a token. And what that token is it's a voter token. It gives you the opportunity to vote for who you think is the best cosplayer of the day. And at the end of the day, they turn in all their tokens, we count them up, and whoever has the most tokens wins the best in show.
Awesome.
So it's a great experience that everybody can be a part of. Nobody can say, oh, that person won because they're friends with the judge. None of that. Everyone has equal power. Anyway, Albuquerque Comic Con at the Albuquerque Convention Center, January 9th, 10th, and 11th. We've got a press conference at Civic Plaza at 3 o'clock on Friday the 9th. Come out, come in costume, get on the news, be famous.
I'll be there. The crew of SGNS will be there. Jim will definitely be there.
I gotta be there.
He's gotta be there. He's gotta be there.
Gotta be there.
I want to see all you guys out there, and don't be scared. Come and say hi to us.
How you doing?
Don't be shy. Just come and join us.
Come and join her.
Come and join her. She's gonna join us. Yeah.